What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of B&B Fishing. Today we are going to be doing a video on how to make your own soft plastic baits. And basically we're just going to be able to go over how you can take your old soft plastic baits you use when you go fishing, heat them up, shoot them into a mold, and get new ones right out of it for free, recycling them and get your own baits back. But before we get this video started off, I want to announce the giveaway winner for the LURES Mock Series rod, because I made a video about it, but it was all messed up. I don't know what happened to it, so I'm just going to announce it right now. Big Bite Bassin, you are our winner. Congratulations. Email me right here at bnbfishing1@gmail.com and give me your address and stuff, and we'll get it shipped right out to you guys. And congratulations, Big Bite Bassin, you won the brand new LURES rod. So I'm gonna strap on the Gopro mount, and we're gonna show you how to make soft plastic baits. So let's get right into it. All right, guys, I'm gonna go over some of the things that you're gonna need. So first thing you're gonna need is a mold, and this is just a $20 mold off Amazon. It's a really small mold. It's a 2.5 inch like little creature bait, and that's what we're gonna be making today. So you're gonna need a mold. Then you're gonna need something to mix it with. I'm just gonna use a knife to mix up the baits with. Then you're gonna need an injector, and this is what you inject the melted plastics into this mold with. So this is what your main thing you're gonna need. Then you're gonna need some sort of jar. I'm just gonna use an old pickle jar, and all your soft plastics, like I have them in bags like this over there. You're just gonna wanna take your scissors and just kinda cut them up like so into the jar that you have. So you're just gonna wanna cut them up just like that. That way it's easier for them to melt and they don't burn. Next, you're gonna need some sort of respirator. That way, when this stuff melts, it can be toxic if you breathe it in. So you're gonna need something to breathe safely with. So you're gonna need these. Then you're gonna need some gloves, because this stuff gets very, very hot and you do not want it to get on you. So I'm just gonna use some gloves I have. And you're gonna need clamps. These are just DeWalt little hardware clamps. And you're just gonna use them, and you're gonna clamp down your mold on both sides like that, so no like bait juice, or lure, whatever you call it, gets out of the sides. So you're gonna need that. And then one of the main things you're gonna need is a microwave. Okay, I'm out here in the shop, and we found this little microwave, a real cheap microwave. You don't have to get no expensive microwave, just something that'll get the job done to heat up your baits. And just pick up a cheap microwave you see at a yard sale or something, or if you have anybody in your family or something that has like an old microwave, you can ask them to give you. So that's all the stuff you're really gonna need. So I'm gonna try to put this mask on, and I'm gonna still try to talk with it on. Hopefully I still can. All right, guys, we got the mask on. Now we're basically just going to, take these, cut them all up, and we're gonna get our mold ready. So we have both clamps on both sides of it, so nothing can get into it. We're gonna get our injector ready. We're gonna put our gloves on. Well, actually, before we put our gloves on, we're gonna throw a few more baits in there, because we don't want to have too little. So we're just gonna chop up this bait like this right here. All right, we got a lot more chopped up in there. We're gonna try to kind of like mix it around a little bit, get them all mixed up. And then to start off, we're just gonna put them in the microwave for 30 seconds. We're gonna place them in right there, and we're gonna go, we're gonna put 30 seconds, and let that go for a minute. All right, guys, we got our gloves on. You can tell that it's not melted at all yet, so we're just gonna mix them up. But the key is when you're making these baits, you don't wanna burn them, because if you burn them, the smoke they give off is toxic. So basically, you're just gonna wanna go 30 seconds to a minute at a time until it gets really melted, and I'll show you what that'll look like after we put it back in. We're gonna put it back in for 1 minute, and I have my gloves on now because it's starting to get warm. All right, guys, it's been 1 minute, so we're gonna take those out for a second, and you can see at the bottom they're starting to get melted. So we're gonna mix them up real nice. Try not to breathe any of this in, even with the mask on. All right, we're gonna put it back in, probably about 30 seconds. All right, that was 30 seconds. Oh yeah, starting to get really liquidy in there, guys. Look at that. Mix it up real nice. All right, we're gonna go probably about 30 more seconds, and then it'll be done. And it looks about done. Mix that up real nice. All right, now try to get all this smoke away from me. We're gonna suck it up with the injector. Like that right there. And we're gonna put it right here in the hole of the mold. We're just gonna easily press down. Okay, now that we got it filled up, spit the rest back out into the jar. And we're gonna let that dry for a minute. Okay guys, while that's drying, make sure you always clean out your injectors. So you're just gonna really push kind of hard until this end piece comes out. So like that right there, guys. We pushed it until this came out, and then you got this little bit of plastic right here, and you're just gonna wanna pull that out, and you can remelt this, and then you have more plastic. And then you're just gonna wanna put this end piece back in, and then it's all clean. All right guys, we're gonna take our gloves off just for this to get it out of the mold. You're gonna take these off, let your clamps off right here. You're gonna let that sit just for probably about another minute, and then you'll be ready to easily pull that apart. All right guys, I think we're about ready to pull it apart. Hopefully it's done. I'm not gonna say it is done, because it might not be. This is only my second time doing this, so it might even come out bad. Knock on wood. I'm hoping. I'm trying to easily pry this apart. That way I don't damage the bait. I think it's good now. We're gonna kind of easily take this apart like this right here. And easily, very carefully, you're gonna pull it off the mold. And then it's gonna come out looking somewhat like this right here. A nice little crawl bait. This top piece, you can just take your scissors and cut off like that, and you can reuse that. So that right there is a little Ned rig kind of little creature bait right there. Look at that, guys. Now we have our own made baits. That's a very cool color too. It's got kind of blue and red in there, some green. Looks really cool. You're gonna wanna lay them out like this right here. That way, because they're not done curing on the inside, so that way they'll cure. If you lay them out like that, they'll cure like that, and then they'll have a weird bend in them. So I'm gonna lay them out like this, and then I'm gonna try to make a few more. All right, guys, here's round number 2. Let's try to pry it open some. All right, we're gonna easily pull it apart. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh. There we go. Number 2. Gotta be careful pulling them out. Should be good though. And that's that right there. All right, guys, it's the moment of truth for the 3rd one. Are we gonna get a good one? I sure hope so. Oh. There we go. This is probably the worst one we've done, but still turned out really good. And probably make a few more and maybe make some different colors. You never know. All right, guys, we got 4 made right here, and we're gonna make a few more of that color, then maybe make some black and blue or some plum, and it's pretty fun. I want to keep making some. All right, guys, we just poured some black and blue. It's in the mold right now, drying. We used it all up basically. We got 5 baits right there curing. We're gonna make the rest of this natural color, and then we're gonna make some watermelon red. Well, guys, the black and blue did not turn out as planned. He looks terrible, so scrap him. Let's make some more natural. All right, guys, we got the last bait drying in the mold right now. We made about 10, I'd say. About 8 natural and then 2 watermelon red. We made 2 black and blues, but they didn't turn out great, so we just threw them back in there. About to get cleaned up and about to do the outro in a second. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you found this helpful to turn your old soft plastic baits into brand new soft plastic baits you can take out and go catch fish with. So we made about 10. I laid them out right here. A bunch of little kind of Ned rig, kind of crawl baits. Made about 8 of these natural colors. And then 2 watermelon red. So gonna make more. Eventually, I'm gonna get all the plastic saw and stuff to make my own baits and sell them. So be looking out for that, guys. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Big Bite Bassin', you're our giveaway winner, and I'll see y'all next time. B&B Fishing, out.